My name is Larry Rodriguez. I've been writing statements on behalf of the Chevron areas for 7 years and 2 months. Um, I was just outside I went to the store and I returned. Uh, Last night I went outside too, to the store and I returned. And when I returned, there was a character on the stairwell and they tried to get a picture of me, of my face, as I walked up the steps. And I turned my face real fast. Right now, today, he tried to do the same thing. I brought it to the attention of the staff here, and I told them that it's illegal for them to sit in the stairwell. Isn't that a fire hazard? And they had them removed. But what I'm trying to say is these cops have people taking pictures of me now everywhere I go. And it's for entrapment purposes. They're going to try to entrap me. It's always the same thing. They're always trying to entrap me. They're trying to say that I'm committing an immoral act. And they find all different ways to try to say that I'm committing an immoral act in the midst of society. And what I'm trying to say is, why are these cops following me, using people who are not law enforcement to entrap me? It's the same thing. Everywhere I go, they're trying to say I am committing an immoral act, a sexual misconduct. The same thing everywhere I go. In several buildings, I pointed out situations and I indicated video cameras that picked up the situation or the circumstance or the incident, if you could call it an incident. And I pointed out how they're doing and what they're doing, and they're trying to entrap me and they're being deceptive. Why are they doing the same thing over again and again and again? They're biased. Don't they have any type of legal knowledge? Ignorance of the law is not an excuse for their misconduct. Okay? They can't try to entrap me for things that they've been trying to entrap me for in all different ways, but the same thing. And all they have is people saying, I'm doing something, and that's it. Anybody could say, I'm doing something, and I'm not doing anything. But what I'm trying to say is, these cops are trying to entrap me, and they're being biased. The government is well aware of it, and it appears that the government is okay with them doing what they're doing. But I'm not okay with them doing what they're doing because they're interfering with my life. I don't have a life because I have homosexual cops stalking me with a fatal attraction. They're like saying, we're going to get you, and we don't care how we do it. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to get me, and they don't care how they do it. And it's always the same thing for immoral acts. And they got people being belligerent with me because they create things. I've been wearing black clothes for a long time. They go around telling people that wear black clothes that I'm trying to move into their territory and steal their girls because I wear black clothes. and they wear black clothes with white sneakers or black clothes with red hats. I just wear black clothes. But they get these people to cooperate with them because uh, these people end up with a woman that is portraying the Sharon Eris and the woman I spent time with in a hotel 7 years and 2 months ago. It's none of the women that I see now portraying the Chevron Eris. And I don't know where she's at. Now, they get people to, there's nobody wearing black clothes around. They buy people black clothes and they tell them to stand on the corner when I'm coming back from wherever I'm coming back from or when I'm leaving my building. And they stay out there and they're trying to insinuate, I wear black. What are you doing wearing black? And you know these people haven't been wearing black. The clothes they have on are brand new. And a day or two before that, they was wearing some other colors. Because I saw them. What I'm trying to say is I'm being harassed by cops who are offended because I rejected their homosexual gender. And the reason I rejected their homosexual preference was because they was imposing that on me and they're cops and they're surveilling me. They're not supposed to be imposing any type of sexual anything on me. They're supposed to be surveilling me, I believe. They're appointed by the government. If they're not appointed by the government and they're following me, and they're following me under the color of the law, where they got the neighboring, where they got the neighboring, where they got the local police acting in sequence with them to surveil me and trap me or whatever, then they're doing it under the color of the law. If they're doing it under the color of the law, they must be police officers, right? I send the government pictures of several of these cops that I say from Houston, Texas, and not only that, I seen these cops from Houston, Texas. They were constables and sheriffs, because those were the kind of cars they was driving in Houston, Texas. Now, I can't do nothing. Everywhere I go, I am followed. It's raining now. I can go outside. Invisible people have a hard time with the rain. Only if they use a flashlight. If they use a piece of metal without plastic on it, they don't have a problem with the rain. And they still follow me. And I'm not bothering nobody, and I'm being put under duress to get invisible, and I'm not. Because when I get invisible, there's always somebody here invisible. Or if I get invisible, there's always somebody around me invisible. And I think their job is to attack me, annihilate me, kill me. I mean, why are these cops following me? I have to go to churches close to the end of the month to eat food. I'm struggling. I don't know where the Chevron Eris is. They keep defaming my character. They keep trying to entrap me. Why is the government doing this to me? I mean, just leave me alone. I'm not bothering nobody. Just leave me alone. I'm not committing no crimes. Just leave me alone. I'm heterosexual. Just leave me alone. I'm following the legislature intent everywhere I go, meaning I'm not breaking the law. My name is Larry Rodriguez, and something has to be done about my situation because these cops are putting me in peril in unsafe situations. Hazardous to my safety and health. Please find out why these cops is following me, and if they don't have no legal right to follow me, get them far away from me, please. My name is Larry Rodriguez. I don't know where the Chevron heiress is. Please find the Chevron heiress and place her in the protection of the federal government. And I'm not committing crimes. And you should freeze her bank account because everybody else is spending it for her. Directed and instructed by the cops from Houston, Texas. Because the cops from Houston, Texas are the ones that followed me to New York City. And this woman as well, the Chevron heiress. And nobody in New York City knew this woman. And now everybody in New York City knows this woman. All the police officers in the location that I'm in now, that I just I started living in for about a month now, 30 days, and all the people in this location know who the Chevron heiress is, and probably has been with the Chevron heiress, though I'm not sure if it's the true Chevron heiress, because I didn't see her. And the woman that I spent time with in a hotel 7 years and 2 months ago isn't none of the women that are portraying the Chevron heiress. So this is why I say, please find the Chevron heiress and place her under protection of the federal government. Freeze her bank account. Thank you. My name is Larry Rodriguez. I have a right to be protected by the law. The Ninth Amendment stipulates that anybody in the United States, even if they're aliens and they're in the United States legally, will be protected by the Constitution of the United States. And all the laws in the United States, in every state, the legislatures and the penal codes and criminal codes and civil codes all derive from the Constitution of the United States. So, I should be afforded the laws of this state and the United States. And just for the record, I'm not an illegal alien. I am a citizen of the United States. I served in the military and have an honorable discharge. I'm not an alien, illegal alien, legal alien, or any alien. I'm a citizen of the United States. Please assist me with my circumstances. Get these cops away from me. They have no legal reason to be stalking me or following me, using vagabonds, homeless people, drug addicts, alcoholics, and ex-convicts as deputies whom they hire just by walking up to them in the street. My name is Larry Rodriguez. I'm not committing crimes. Just thank you.